This is going to be your place to hold it. See the situation here. Take the right hand side, fold it over and onto itself. Do you see this? We folded it over onto itself. The part coming out of your finger is in front. That made a loop. Very simple here. This second piece over here is going to go underneath this little tail. See how it goes underneath it? And then it's going to thread back through here. But first, you got to take this and thread it through that center. Did that make sense? So we were holding it like this. This is underneath. We're going to feed this through here like this. We're not actually going in this hole. This comes up and pulls through that hole. And then this threads through that piece. That's the hardest part of the knot. So once you get this configuration, you're in the home stretch. If we're going to do any adjustments, you have to do it now. So we're going to slide this carriage bend down a little bit, because keep in mind, as you tighten up that lanyard, it's going to slide back a little bit. So you want it a little tighter than you think you need it. That way when you tighten that knot down, it'll be right where you want it. It's about where we're going to want it to be. This piece comes around, wraps around this right here, and up through the center. Okay? Keep it loose right now. This piece on the other side will wrap around the bottom, past that opposite end over here. See, this piece was going to the knife, down to the bead. So around that, and then up the center here. It's super simple. Once you tie 2 or 3 of these, you're going to have it figured out. So now, see how they're up through the center? And you just start tightening her down. I usually try to push down mostly, because I don't want that knot to slide around too much. And then you just pull like opposite ends, pull both at the same time, kind of mold it with your fingers, pull both, kind of pull one, pull the other, and just keep on working it. And if you did everything right in that tricky stage, everything will work its way out. I almost said down and out. Work its way out. And you will have a nice, beautiful lanyard knot. Take some playing with, and there you go. I can still squish this around a little bit. I like to leave about 1 inch hanging off of mine. Some people nip them way down at the base. That looks pretty good too, but I don't know. I just like these little pieces here. They don't do anything. They don't really add any extra traction when you're pulling out. I just think it looks better. About 1 inch, and a little bit longer than you need, obviously. And you can see my wood is blowing out the color. Cut those off exactly equal. Just gonna burn the ends, and you guys probably know how to do all this. I just let it catch on fire around the corners, kind of pull it around like this. Don't be a sissy, just do it. And then I go back in and I just remelt that. And there you go. Rinse and repeat.